What's good, everybody? I'm Neal, Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel. What's good, everybody? It's your guy here, host of Live from the Nickel, Neal Newberry. What's good with everybody? Beautiful Sunday out today. We had a very great establishment. You know, we had Toledo Spirits, but we're behind the scenes, behind the bar. So if you guys see this beautiful establishment, it's nice. Like we did the downstairs, now we upstairs. So I know I told a lot of you guys we're gonna probably be out there in the patio area. Now we had to change it up. We got to make it look nice. So when you come to Toledo Spirits, you guys can get a very nice tour. And the gentleman sitting next to me, I'm gonna introduce him in a few. He can talk about, you know, how he got started. Did found out he's not from Toledo, and I like that he's not from Toledo. He's showing love for Toledo and helping out, which is a beautiful thing. We are sponsored by School Matters. You guys know that. I'm always going to tell you guys that. Make sure you guys subscribe to our podcast. I'm very proud of all of us. Me, Amanda, Nick, Don. We're at 425, so I need you guys to keep subscribing, keep it coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that follow me on Facebook, and that's helping out too, so I appreciate that. We got a lot of things cooking in the next couple weeks, but before we get into this news thing, we have, before we start kicking off actually, we had some bad news the other day. So we lost a good friend of the podcast, Vinny. Truly gonna be missed. Such a great guy. I got to meet him last year and getting to know the guy. He was such a great guy. He was actually Amanda. That was Amanda's good friend.
My big brother.
Yeah, such
He's
a great
more than
dude.
a friend. He's my brother for sure.
Only white dude I know that
Loved
ever went
him
to the what's that? Not the Grenadier, but the Bluegill.
Oh yeah.
He would brag about going to the
Yeah.
Bluegill. I
Yeah.
never understood. I said, what are you doing in there?
One thing about Vinny is he would make friends with any and everybody.
Loved everybody.
And I don't think he even realized how many people loved him back. Like
Absolutely.
everybody he ever met never forgot him.
For sure, for sure.
So he that's a big loss, and he leaves a big legacy behind. Nobody will ever forgive you.
He is gone, but he's never forgotten.
Never.
We're gonna do something. They're gonna put something together on the 20th to honor his memory. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna honor his memory by having a toast that the young man next to me, the owner of Toledo Spirits, got us Lord have mercy. something good, ladies and gentlemen.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is good. I'll be fine. I'll put my big boy plans on today.
I am such a wimp when it comes to whiskeys, bourbons, those types of things. I'm very wimpy.
Okay.
And when I tried this for the first time, I was so scared, and I took one sip, and I was like, oh wow. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's so good, yeah.
So when you're in Lower Town, you drink Lower Town bourbon. This is Lower Town apple.
So good.
Easy drinking.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I trust you too. So
we'll see
you know what I'm saying?
You'll like
When it
it.
go down.
Right. So
like it.
in honor of our best friend, our good friend Vinny, we're gonna do a toast for him.
All right. A proper toast though. You cheers and you set it down for a moment. You say thank you to the person that poured this for you.
Absolutely.
Right. So you set this down for a moment before you shoot it. That's how
Let's
we
do
do it
that.
here. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Cheers to Vinny.
Cheers to
Cheers
Vinny.
to Vinny.
Cheers to Vinny.
Cheers to Vinny.
Cheers.
Vinny.
Cheers, Vinny.
It's not bad actually. It was actually good.
So good.
See, I'm not a big fan of the word actually.
My
See?
man. I like you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you guys this. When you guys come to
No,
Toledo
it's good.
Spirits,
Yeah, it was.
this is the man, the hour. Same with Dustin. Andrew's a good guy. Before we tap into him, and you guys can, well, good story. Mr. Brown, you down there?
Yeah.
Once again, you got the, yes, he's back. He was off last week.
That Toledo Punch.
It's called a Toledo Punch.
Toledo Punch, that's what I got rocking right now.
Okay, how's it feel?
Hey, real good. That's that type of punch that them Buckeyes put on them home alone.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know, man, I gotta.
That was great, wasn't it? That was great, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
That was real cool.
It's a beautiful day in Buckeye Nation. I tell you that.
We're gonna
I'm
have
not
a good
arguing
season.
about that, but y'all did y'all thing yesterday. It was 14-7. It was a great game. I watched it, and I got to apologize to my Buckeye fans. Yes, I owe you guys an apology. I will apologize when I make a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And
You thought Texas was going to win?
yeah,
Oh my.
yeah. I'm just gonna keep my opinions to myself now. I know better than that. Miss Amanda, what's up? I see you got your drink. What you got? What you sipping on?
I'm doing a little vodka soda today. Taking it easy today. Nothing too sweet, nothing too crazy.
Taking it easy. I like that song.
Basic girl today.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, okay. So
It's been a long week.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? You're one of the hardest working. So you guys, I want you guys to understand something about Miss Amanda here. When we brought her on the show, which was one of the best things we ever did, me and
Oh
Mr.
my
Brown.
gosh.
I mean, you got to pay, you got to give people their flowers. And man, you have to give her flowers because one thing I can say about this, when we went and got Nick, and that was a beautiful thing to have our guy behind the scenes, my brother, Don's brother, John's brother, we all brothers. It was one of the best things we ever did. But when we got Miss Amanda, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. We needed
Icing on the cake.
Man.
you know what I'm saying? It was.
Love
We
you
needed
guys.
that. So
Thank you.
you can look at me and Don on TV all you want, but you gotta have something fine and divine on there. So you know what I'm saying? So we had to go get her. We had to go get her, and she's still working until we start making this money. And she's gonna have to leave that and be with us on
Then
a
we'll
daily
open
basis.
our own bar.
Absolutely, we can do that. We'll do that. We're gonna make it real nice. But what I can say is, we're over 50. This is the episode 54, right? Episode 54, yes.
Wow, congratulations.
And thank
That's
you
great.
very much. Thank you very much. But like I said, when I was on the radio show, I cannot do this by myself. And I'm grateful and I'm truly blessed to be around these people, just great chemistry. So I want to thank both of you guys. Now I always tell him thank you. I love my brother. We both the knee boys they call us now because we got bad knees. But thank you, thank Nick. My guy Nick is always a great guy, man. Mr. Bowler. So ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce our guest today, shout out to our people. Yesterday Toledo had a great accomplishment. Albert Bell won his 6th belt last
What
night.
an incredible card, too,
Yes,
at
it-
Huntington. That was awesome.
I know I'm getting a little bit older, because I'll tell you what, man, 12 fights. There's 12 fights. And I was like, I watched as much as I could, but shout out to my little brother, Albert Bell. Shout out to Devin Vargas.
Yes.
He won his fight.
Yes.
And Tucker won his fight, I
Yes.
believe. So I'm very proud of all the Toledo fighters yesterday that fought. You guys represented the city, which was great. I didn't hear any bad news this morning,
they put on a
which
great
is
show.
always great when there's no fighting or
They
anything.
put on a great show.
Exactly, and I think they did a great job. So shout out to our little brother Albert Bell. Al, we love you, man. We're gonna have you back on the show again, talking about your fights. Cause 6 belts.
It's crazy. We're going to have to get him back soon because pretty
yeah.
soon he's going to be too big for us.
Nah, he gonna always
He's
show
gonna
us some
be on
love.
He's great, and he's somebody that no matter what, he's always shown us love.
Absolutely, 100%.
Always
So
finds time to see us.
we're gonna reach out to him because we got to talk about
He's
what he,
great.
I'm very proud of him. We all proud of him. The city
Get ready
is
for
proud
the
of
big
him.
lights now, man.
Absolutely,
yeah,
yes.
I'm telling
Take
you,
it
I
to
can see him in
amazing.
Vegas somewhere
yeah.
pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Time is coming.
Oh,
Time
yeah.
is
Yeah.
coming, and it's a beautiful thing. So the gentleman that's sitting next to me, you guys, this is the guy that runs the show here. You see all these bottles up here on the table. We're not alcoholics, okay? Just let you guys know that. We're not drink champs. We are live from the Nickel. But we wanted you guys to see some of these beautiful bottles up here popping off. He does not sell clips. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to get that. I had a long night with my neighbor yesterday. But
Calypso and gin. Calypso and gin.
absolutely, and I'm gonna try that. I'm not a gin because gin
That
makes you
gin goes
sin.
good, but that gin goes good with everything.
Yeah.
You drink that gin with anything.
That's a bartender. She's
And I'm
a
not
true
a big, I'm
bartender.
not a big gin girl, but that gin, I could just drink it with like
I wanna-
a lemon slice.
Okay, look at you over here. Okay.
It's good.
Yeah.
very
So
good.
the young man next to me, this is the guy that got it started going. Like I said, he's not from Toledo, and I don't care because you know what? He's coming into the city and helping the city, and that's what we like to see. Not knocking anybody that lives here, but when you have somebody that comes into the city and doing what he's doing for Toledo Spirits and what he's doing for the city, it's a beautiful thing. I would have to agree. The man of the hour, my guy,
Wow.
Andrew.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to the Nickel,
Thank you.
man. Let's go.
Glad to be here. Glad to be part of this.
Absolutely.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Love this. This is a great time.
It's going to be a great one, you guys. But before we get into this, we have something for you from all of us.
Oh.
So anybody that comes on the show, all our guests, we give them something to show our appreciation to coming into your establishment.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Nick, can you hand that to our guest, please?
Oh, thank you very much.
So this is your own personal Live from the Nickel t-shirt.
Now
Awesome.
you can match us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Man.
You match them.
I'll wear this with pride.
I really appreciate it. No, thank you, man.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We just like to show our appreciation. Majority of your, Dusty got his, and the young lady that made to set us up for us. I made sure she got hers.
That's nice.
So I think the other one she went out on maternity leave, so I got to give her one. So I got to make sure you guys all match. You know what I'm saying? But we just want to show our appreciation.
Thank you. That's really cool. Appreciate that. Love you guys being here.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, you guys, this is the behind the bar scenes. This is something I've never seen. You see this on movies like in the warehouse where, you get the mob and stuff sitting around playing cards or whatever. Right. That's what I kind of got a feel for. Yeah, it's kind of, and then you got the big
You can
holes.
see the stills.
Yeah, it's just
it's cool.
Anyway, we're going to get into all this.
The fur coats just rolled out of here.
Yes.
Regular mobster shit.
Yeah.
Okay, American gangster. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like that. But we're going to educate you guys. So when you guys come here, it's just a great establishment. It really is. When I got here today, Andrew, I see a young lady was singing and playing the guitar. I like that.
Yeah, Chloe from Chloe and the Steel Strings was singing today.
Oh,
man.
Okay. I've heard her.
Love her sound so much.
She's got a great voice.
She does.
She's got a great voice. So, Mr. Brown, I'm gonna let you get it off, and you can kick it off, Amanda, and then I'll jump in. But you got it. Go ahead, Mr. Brown.
Like I said, I was a little late to the scene today. I didn't really get to mix it up with Andrew.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Now, where are you from?
Well, I consider myself now a true son of Toledo.
Okay.
I like that.
But I moved here in '92 to go to university, and grew up in a small town, Sydney, Ohio, a couple hours south of here. But it's we always say it's a great place to raise kids, terrible place to grow up. So nothing against my town, but I'm like I said, consider myself a son of Toledo. I've been here long enough that everything I do tries to uplift Toledo.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, how's the family life?
Oh, real good.
Okay,
real good.
Is it hard dealing with family life and being a bar owner?
We've kind of been. Actually, before I get started, I have a wife that truly loves me. So before we get into that too much, obviously,
I used to work them crazy hours at Chrysler, and she was mad at me spending more time with my coworkers than I did her. So so I know you're putting in long hours.
But she is too. So that's why we're a good team as far as that goes. Everything we do, we're a team. So she's doing the same kind of stuff. So. We work together, and we're better when we're working together. So we've learned that over the past many years.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, absolutely. And you gotta, once you find that
balance.
team member, that balance, that partner, nothing is impossible at that point. It just takes work and time and cash. Work and time and cash, no, we have my wife Chris and I. We've got a beautiful daughter that is. Doing amazing things, and together we're all stronger.
I love
That's good.
It's very sweet.
Can you tell me a little more about how you got implemented into this?
Oh man, it is actually it's a sad story from a distillery perspective, because you want something like this is my grandpappy's recipes, or something like that, like I found my family's old still in the back in the barn, and really this just came out of a few buddies getting together and trying to figure out what the coolest thing we could possibly do together was, and just making it up as we go, and the firm belief of just DIY is better. Do it yourself, figure it out.
Every legacy starts somewhere.
Yeah,
so you
absolutely
guys
right.
have started it.
Yeah, that was
gonna build on.
It's a great way of saying that. Every legacy starts somewhere, and a little dash of fuck around and find out.
Right.
And here we go. Yeah.
Like I said, I got this Toledo punch, and
oh man, that's a great cocktail. It's actually based off of an old Victorian era recipe called the Toledo Punch. But back in Victorian punches, it was like, here's how to make a punch. Here's how to make a punch for 300 people. Here's how to make 200 gallons of punch. You know, so we wanted to bring that into something a little bit more accessible. It's kind of a sangria kind of concept, you know, wine and booze. But I was really inspired by that one for us to develop that, because some local economic development group hired a consultant to come in and talk about where Toledo is, where Toledo could be. And the person stood up in front of everyone after, I'm sure, being paid a good, healthy amount of cash. Stood up for everyone, said, you know, Toledo's a town that could take a punch. And that really annoyed the hell out of me. It's just like, come on. Can we be beyond that? Yeah, sure, we're a Rust Belt, downtrodden, we got all sorts of problems, but can we just move on past that? And that annoyed me. So we're like, well, yeah, Toledo could take a punch. Yeah, here's a proper punch that Toledo can take.
So in that punch, what's all consumed all together?
You know, if we make it, it's in there. No, it's
I want to tell you the recipe.
No, the recipe's on ToledoSpirits.com. Go check out ToledoSpirits.com. Cocktail recipes. Toledo punch is in there, but it's really think about a sangria. So it's got wine, it's got some rum in there, it's got some liqueur in there. Yeah. So
very good.
Just nice and easy. The booze is a little sneaky, hence the punch. Yeah.
It's very balanced. Yeah, it's very smooth. It's very balanced.
Yeah, so I think really what cocktails should be, right? They should be balanced. They should be something where it's not just, you know, a bunch of booze and that's it, but make something that's going to be something you can enjoy the flavor. It can still be boozy, but really enjoy the flavor.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I like that cocktail a lot.
That's really good. I like that.
Toledo can take a punch.
Yes, very good.
That's what they say. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
But we do a lot of other great things.
We do a lot of other stuff. Like we do a lot of amazing things. So.
Your cocktails here are so creative and so different from anywhere else I've ever been. What goes into your creative process and coming up with these different cocktails?
Gin. And then everything else comes. You start off with gin.
You taste first.
Come to find out, everything else leads. All the creativity leads to that. No, it's it really starts with an amazing team. I think that's really is the key. There is. We try to give our team a little bit of entrepreneurial spirit. Everyone's got to say, everyone's got a voice,
like that. And
trying to think about what we want to present to our guests in that particular time. We do about 15 menus throughout the year.
Yes,
so
I like your menu changes.
It's continuously changing.
Yes.
And it's the big
unique
seasonal
ingredients.
shifts, finding unique ingredients, especially seasonal or something that we're just inspired by.
Yes.
So apples are an obvious one, right? We grow a lot of apples in town, but our next menu, Farm Stand, is all based upon urban ag. So it's pulling ingredients from different farms around Toledo, small farms.
Yes.
Things that we can grow here. So very much so seasonal, very much so around the harvest concept of kind of you consume what you can grow. So we're having some pretty fun ingredients there from
I love that.
From tomatoes to turnips.
And you guys are really opening people's eyes to try different things and try new things that they might not necessarily know about or be open to trying, and you're like, give it a try, and it's amazing.
Thanks. I think that's like kind of that
really
fun
cool
idea of like, everything doesn't have to be, obvious combination. So the cocktail we've got coming out on Thursday for Farm Stand includes turnips and whiskey.
Ooh, so different. Well, we tried the chicken vodka the last time we were here.
Chicken vodka.
Oh, that was so interesting.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
So interesting.
I didn't want no problem
Neal
with
was
that.
scared.
Oh man,
Bro, first of all, chicken vodka.
So interesting.
Chicken vodka. All right, we might need to get some chicken vodka.
They're doing, he's gonna try it.
He's gotta try it.
He's gonna try it.
This gets into really interesting stuff. There's some really interesting flavors.
That's what made
It's not like there's a raw chicken thigh in there.
Yeah.
You know?
It's an
I'm
essence.
with you guys on that. The name itself kind of just like.
It sounds
But you know what? I catch myself. You know, as I got older.
Yeah.
And then when we start doing when we start the podcast, you know, like you just said, you know, you want to try something different. And when I came here the first time, me and John did, and we came in, I was like, okay, all right, I'm all for it. The chicken vodka just threw me for a loop.
It's
kind of scary.
This is a weird example. Chicken vodka is a great example. It's a little bit of a weird
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is one particular thing. Actually, fun story about the chicken vodka. I was walking through with somebody the other day talking about the chicken vodka. We had just tried to make some cheese vodka, kind of the same concept. Walking through, Ben Bodai, our GM, and kind of runs the beverage program and really represents like the evil genius kind of stuff around what we're doing on the cocktail side. And so as we're walking through, Ben's right there. Hey Ben, how's the cheese vodka going? He's just like, oh, terrible. Do it away.
Cheese vodka.
Yeah. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Exactly right. It's like sometimes it's the same thing we do on the manufacturing side of things, where everyone's like, oh my God, this whiskey is so good. Like, yeah, wait till you try barrel number 9.
Right.
So we actually have a barrel we keep in the warehouse that we made. That our my partner, head distiller Lucas, made, that was just so bad. It was absolutely so bad. We had to keep it to remind ourselves that, hey, we don't always, there's a little humility you got to come into that. So every once in a while you got to keep that kind of stuff around, so you remember that.
That's part of the process of like cocktail making and menu making and things like that, because
everybody
always asks, they're like, oh my gosh, you've bartended for so long, and how did you learn how to bartend? I'm like, to be honest, it was so long ago when I learned, kind of taught myself. But you get into it and you're like, well, this tastes good with this, and it's almost like cooking. I kind of put them both in the same.
Especially your own self, like, oh, I really know I like these particular things together, and great example of that for us is Eastside Gin and Passion Fruit is a phenomenal combination, and something we can always go back to because we always know, oh no, this is great.
Those two are great together.
This is really, really good together. So
it's a unique combination that really works.
Yeah, so these things kind of build, and like you said, like you kind of figure it out, and you start kind of learning what you like and what people like, and it evolves and it changes.
You said one ingredient can make it or break it.
Absolutely. I've made a lot of sketchy things in bartending, like, oh, I wonder what this is going to be like. I mean, it's like mad scientist, and then you just figure it out. You figure out what's that taste like? You just figure it out until it works.
This is that FAPO.
It's a lot of chemistry, especially you guys here. It's a lot of chemistry.
It's that FAPO approach of like, I'm going to try this out.
Absolutely.
And sometimes like bringing in, for a long time for us, it was like, oh, you don't like that cocktail? Add a quarter ounce of rye.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay, now
that's perfect.
That's magic. That's amazing.
Didn't know that part,
or
but
some
it
salt
did.
to it or something else. It's fun.
What do you like to do in Toledo on your day off?
Oh, wow.
If you ever get a day off.
She's good at these questions. She's good with the questions.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
If you ever get a day.
I live in the Old West End. So
gorgeous.
Nothing's better on a lazy Saturday afternoon, just wandering around the neighborhood, because I can still
walk around the neighborhood.
To this day. I moved in the Old West End in '96.
Oh wow, you've been there a while.
Good year. I graduated that year. That's a great year.
This is our celebration. We're just like, celebrate. We can still walk around the neighborhood to this day and go like, I've never seen that house before.
Yeah.
It's
so cool.
That's a wonderful.
So much history in that neighborhood. It's so beautiful.
Absolutely.
Old West End Festival.
Great times.
Is amazing every year. So.
I just love that area. When you drive through that area,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I just love it. When you drive through that. Like I had a cousin that stayed over there. Big house. It was nice, and I remember we were all taking a walk down. It was just the area. You could just feel the history.
It's a lot of the neighborhood
is
taking really good care of those houses and fixing those houses up, and that's just that's a big group of people that really love that area, that really want to make it nice.
It's a really good point. It's that culture of if you're here, it's worth it.
There's a huge culture where it's like we are all family here, and we are making the Old West End beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's other I love getting out on the river here. It's something that I think that we just need to do more of in Toledo, is recognize that we should be talking about our river. We should be on the river. We should be river people. I know that might sound weird. River people might sound a little weird, but
kayak just once.
Oh God, please go out and kayak. Metro Parks have kayak vending machines.
You can actually, you can actually just grab
it and go, and it is a wonderful thing. The river is absolutely amazing. It's not scary. Unless there's a giant freighter bearing down on
or if it's real choppy. If it's like 10-foot waves, don't kayak.
Yeah, don't do that. But you can get out of the way. But truly amazing. Toledo's, the natural resources of Toledo are stunning.
We have a lot of great things in Toledo. That's another thing I love about our podcast, is we are always highlighting great things to do, great things to see, and show the good parts of Toledo.
I think the biggest thing, when I had somebody ask me, when I gave them my card, and they were like, so you just talk about sports? I said it's a sports podcast.
Started
but
that way.
It is. It's going to always be a sports podcast.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's what we know.
the biggest thing about it is we want to highlight the city. Because, here's the thing about it. Toledo is a very good city. I know people move away, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you come here, like I said, seeing from when I was a kid and then now being at 48 years old, watching certain parts of the city get much better.
So different.
It's changed, but it's a good thing. It's a good change.
It's been good changes.
Absolutely. And I like we highlight, it's a sports town. Everybody loves sports. Like Albert Bell winning 6 belts. That is a very big establishment for our city, man.
Yes.
He's putting the city on the map along with Toledo Spirits and down the street at Molly's Pub. This area is
the ostrich town is so
Ostrich
cool.
Town is beautiful. And then right across the street you have the Toledo pickleball thing.
Yeah.
This is where people need to understand. If you live here, it's always a highlight of about the bad things. But there is some real good things here in Toledo. I think the world needs to know that.
Good things.
So when you come here, you can say okay, well, Town is popping. Or Toledo Sports.
Look at that beautiful
Spirits,
view
man.
of the field.
And the view here.
Amazing,
One thing I can say, I was just talking to one of your employees.
Yeah.
That is a feng shui.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's what I call it out there.
I didn't want to leave last time we were here. It was so peaceful.
I know. You just sit back, have wine, and listen to the cars go by, and the breeze. It's just a beautiful.
When we're actually done, we should actually go out there and just.
Absolutely.
I
It's
love
so
that.
nice out there.
Love that thing, like staring at the river, look at the east side.
Yes,
enjoy
yes,
downtown.
yes,
Man.
yes. I think. So my question to you, Andrew.
Yeah.
You've been here since '92.
Yeah. Yes.
And welcome. And I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here because you're doing a great thing.
Great addition to the
So,
community.
Oh yeah.
my thing about like this is when you got into this business and
Yeah.
you're doing what you do, what is the highlight of when you wake up, your highlight when you get here? What just like you like, man, I love this.
Yeah.
Some people like when I wake up in the morning every Sunday, we get ready to go do another spot. I'm tickled to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want the city, I want everybody to see where we're at.
Yeah.
So when they go there, oh yeah, So what was that when you wake up and what's the thing that you're excited?
Yeah.
When you come here.
So there's a whole lot. There's a lot to unpack there, but I think the simplest answer there is I'm excited every day to build stuff. I like building what we're building, what I see other entrepreneurs in Toledo building, what I see the city building, what I see the county building, what I see groups like you talked about, like what's going on in Osterstown, Toledo Pickle, Toll House. We finally got some proper barbecue in downtown.
Yes.
Finally.
Been a long time.
Yeah, so it's really love building the community, love encouraging development, but seeing what other people are building and just being a part of that, supporting that.
It's beautiful.
So it is absolutely beautiful, whether they're talking about the Metro Parks or someone opening a new restaurant, or what we see Arts Commission doing, or the museum doing, or the zoo doing. We see these groups doing absolutely stunning stuff. Love just what can we do to promote that? What can we do to support that? What can we do to be a part of it? Be a positive part of the conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
I call it Toledo's Renaissance. I'm born and raised in Toledo, and
Yeah.
when I was a kid, there was not much in Toledo. There was nothing downtown. There was nothing really going on, and like my dad would drag us to car shows out of town every weekend. Like that's what we did on weekends.
Right.
So I, as I got older, have seen this renaissance of Toledo.
It's beautiful
where people
now.
are fixing up the older buildings, where people are making things nice again. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
When I
It's
started-
because of people like you guys that are coming in
Thank you.
and taking these
Thank
old
you.
buildings and fixing them up and making them amazing things for people to go to and see and check out.
When I started in downtown Toledo in the late '90s, there were 2 places to go have lunch in downtown.
Yeah, there was nothing downtown.
So we've come a long way in the past, 25, 30 years.
Absolutely.
And that's all just about momentum, right? So we've come this far. Look what we can do. Look what we're going to be able to do over the next 20 years. And same thing here in Vistula, in our neighborhood. It's the same story.
Yes.
Look to see what we're going to be able to do in the next few years.
The revitalization over here has been amazing. What you guys have done on this side and in this area has been really, really cool.
It's a lot of
So I'm
passionate
excited to
people
see where it
understanding,
goes.
not trying to let the legacy of Vistula, come up. So we're all investing. It's hard work, but it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when they brought the Mud-Ins downtown.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the rec center.
And I think when that happened,
That
it
was
generated
huge.
generated in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The city
That was
came alive
huge.
now. Because I feel like that. Like if you see what happened in Detroit when they took, the Lions were out of, you know what I'm saying, or the Pistons. They were, out away from downtown.
Yeah.
Once
Now
you bring something like the
everybody's all right
Mud-Hens
there.
and you slap them downtown, along with the hockey team, Walleye, that just generated, it surged the energy in Toledo. And then you start seeing these establishments pop up. Because now I have a friend of mine that he does a lot of memorial around town. And Dino Davis is
He's
he
amazing.
is tremendous. That's my guy. I love that guy.
He's amazing.
And he is so good at what he does. And I told him, I said, dude, you're doing something for the city and you enjoy it. But once they brought, the baseball team back downtown, that just, the synergy just took
Kind of
off the
built
map.
around it. Yeah.
Because you see all
And
these
it's
things
it's the
popping
most
up.
beautiful stadium I
Oh, it
think of
is.
any minor league team
yeah.
that
Oh, no,
anybody
it is.
has. Yeah,
I-
it's incredible. It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Just being down there, just
And
seeing it.
Huntington and
Huntington's
everything.
very
yeah.
beautiful. Like I said, you bought those teams, or you brought it here. Not saying it wasn't a bad place where it was at before, but I felt like once you brought it downtown, you got some. You go to other cities, man. Downtown is beautiful. It's happening. That's why I say everything happens downtown. But I feel like and you guys are part of that now.
Yeah.
And like I said, I told people like, hey, you guys got to go check it out. For real?
It is absolutely one of the great things about Toledo. We're at that stage where anyone who's interested in doing something, I don't know, open a maker shop, open a shop, open a bar, open a restaurant, open something. Like you can do that. You can make a real impact with Toledo, right? So we, what we're doing, but what other groups are doing, what other entrepreneurs are doing, what other investors are doing, what other chefs are doing. It makes an impact.
Yes,
right?
it does.
We're small enough to still do that, but we're big enough that it really has meaning behind
Absolutely.
it. And I think it's just really encouraging everyone to do more of that. If you got an idea, come downtown. Let's do it.
I think that sums it up perfectly because you see a lot of that every day. People opening up different bars, restaurants, shops, things like that, and
It's a real impact. It really does
absolutely.
make a huge. One of the things that's I think really cool about Toledo still is that anyone who wants to have a voice can have a voice.
yes, I
That's a
agree.
beautiful thing. Everybody should speak up. Because, like I said, we came a long way. From when I was getting up back in the day, Portside and stuff like that, it was great. And then it just went away. But now having you guys, and I love to see a lot of young people coming in and doing things and making it, and it's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Last weekend they had the party down there. Drew Hill was here. It was just a
Oh, that
two-day
was really
concert.
great. Yeah,
it was just a
downtown.
beautiful thing. The city was just popping. You had like I said, Mud-In's always playing. It's just a great time. And it's just a good thing to see the city coming alive now. And I'm seeing a lot of people coming into the city. But the thing I like the most is when I see these old buildings. And a friend of mine.
Me too.
Oh my God!
I
They turn
love
these
my
old buildings, they
buildings.
flip them. And what I'm seeing now is a lot more art. And I'm not an
That's
art.
tremendous.
Bro, I see on TV when me and John and TJ went to Fort Myers. I seen a lot of arts here and there, but now I'm seeing it in my hometown,
So
and I
much
love
here.
it.
There's
Like
so much here.
a friend of mine works out at the gym where I go, and he's going to open his own art gallery. Him and his buddy, and I'm
That's awesome.
seeing, and this
That's
is
great.
nice. Like it's everywhere. Man. You can go to the
Yeah.
art museum, but now I'm seeing these young individuals coming into the game and doing art.
You can say they started out like street artists.
Absolutely.
And now they're getting recognition.
Oh, man,
and
I
you have
can-
businesses that are like, come paint the side of my building.
Yes,
or come show your
yes,
art off.
yeah.
And now they have an outlet.
Yeah.
I have a very good friend that used to spray paint trains, and now he's a phenomenal artist that's painting the sides of
That's a
buildings.
skill.
So-
That's a skill, really. That's a skill. That's good.
The trains move really fast.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
It is,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
You-
yeah.
That's you're nice
Yeah.
with that. You real nice with that.
I mean,
So I think you should invite. I think you should invite Mark Folk on to your show. He's the
Okay.
director of the Arts Commission.
Okay.
Talk
okay.
about local, like the
Oh, that'd
Toledo's,
be great.
Toledo's, legacy of public art, but
Okay.
also kind of that space and what do we do to
Mm-hmm.
promote not only local artists but public art. And there's a lot of really great conversations to be had
Absolutely.
there. It's one of the one of the things that we're really proud about here at Toledo Spirits is the mural that we're sitting right next to.
That's nice.
By a woman named Natalie Lanise, who's done a lot of public art in Toledo. Mm-hmm. Something I think is just, how do we promote more of that? How do we engage in that conversation? Mm-hmm. Back in the 70s, the city, through being pushed by some local individuals, to establish a public art fund. So every dollar that the city spends on construction, some of that money has to go into public art. So there's a direct channel between anytime the city is doing construction work, some of that money has to be thought about to go into some public art.
That's very interesting.
I'm definitely not an expert in that area, but I think there's a lot of people that really are doing a lot to try to think about how we're investing in the art culture and the art community.
I love that.
I think that, and I explain to anybody that it is a sports podcast, but the biggest thing is to educate people about what's going on in Toledo. I think a lot of people need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know about this. You know what I'm saying? And so how I met Dustin. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important. Not for just people in Toledo, but outside of Toledo. Because I have people watching it from all over, you know what I'm saying? And I love that. So I want, when they come in town, you come in town for the money, that's great. But there's so much more than just a sports town. Yeah. You know, educate yourself, to see how far we have come. And I think we're in the right track, having people like you that's playing your position, and have like Dino playing his position, and Amanda doing what she does at JD's playing her position. Me and Don, we the co-pilots. We just sit back and enjoy the situation.
Oh no, we all got our position. Yeah, you're doing this.
Yeah.
We're just we're on the offensive line.
We good. Yeah. Well, you know what? We took, like I said, having this young lady on, we took it to another whole level then. And then we said, okay, we can talk about sports, but what else can we talk about? And let's talk about the city, let everybody know outside of the city how we get down, just like any other city does. And we have a beautiful establishment downtown, and the food is good. The food is good. They got a lot of great spots you can hit.
And they always have something going on.
Absolutely. I love it, man.
They have bingo, or they have singers, or they have, there's always something. There's cool workshops here that you guys do that is amazing.
Yeah, that's actually one of those fun,
really cool stuff going on.
Fun things about the cocktail culture is you're usually cocktailing while you're doing something else. So it was really embracing the idea of this isn't just something to just sit and just drink. Let's come in and let's do a flower arrangement. Let's
gives you a lot of possibilities. There's a terrarium workshop coming up that looks awesome. And,
it's something for everybody.
I check on the events, but
there's always something fun because socializing. Cocktails about socializing. So you got
absolutely
other socialization. What's going on?
So going into September. Yeah. Let's talk about your activities in September. What you got going on in September? I know you got some special like going long.
Year coming up, so
this is this is a great time for us because we really think about ingredients. We think about regional ingredients. We think about the kind of the opportunity of where we are. So we try to make stuff that's we wouldn't necessarily make anywhere else. And so going into September, we're getting into harvest season. We're getting into the Oktoberfest season. So this is all about the harvest. So we're launching our new menu on Thursday called Farm Stand, that we're pulling ingredients from local farms. Each cocktail has something grown locally, grown here in Toledo or Toledo regional. So from Elmore into over to Swanton, back into Toledo. So every single cocktail has something that's being grown by a small or urban farmer. And this is a really important thing for us to think about economically for Toledo, but also from an access to nutrition perspective. So we've got a lot of ingredients that we can grow things here. So we've got cocktails that have all sorts of fun, interesting things.
I'm so excited to see the new menu.
Turnips and whiskey to corn margaritas.
Oh, I'm so excited to see the new menu.
Other stuff. So Farm Stand's gonna be really exciting because it really is about. It's a love letter to the growers of Toledo, and thinking about people that are in our neighborhoods that are growing. Yes. Also, on the outskirts that are growing in small farms, and thinking about truly local flavors.
It's an Ohio vibe. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people when they think of Ohio think of farming and
Yeah.
corn and
Yeah.
all those kinds of
Right.
things.
And
So
if we were,
it's kind of nice.
if we
to,
were somewhere else, there'd be other flavors that we
Oh
bring
yeah,
in.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
also it's also got to be accessible. So
Yes.
there's a cocktail on the menu that's basically a celery julep.
Oh wow.
That
That's so interesting.
It's so wonderful.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so this is a really fun time because we're going to really explore these kind of core flavors while we're exploring also what can we grow, what are we growing, who's growing it,
Right.
And really just try to get that message out about what's going on in Toledo for urban ag. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, exciting time. So, but then we from September we get into the new season for the opera. So we always do an opera menu. So
okay.
Carmen
That's
is coming
so
up
cool.
to the opera. So
I love that.
the spirit of the opera is coming up. So we'll do some conversations about the opera Carmen and what the Toledo Opera is bringing to it. That's always a fun time. So a lot of new flavors for there. Obviously, that's going to be a very Spanish-influenced menu, and that goes into Hellweather, which is one of my favorite menus. Just a
Hellweather. I like that.
Hellweather.
I like that name. I like the name.
That's our Halloween.
Our
Hellweather. That's
Halloween is a
Halloween.
blast. You get to do all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yes.
No one's going to question us mixing bourbon and Jägermeister together during
It's
Hellweather.
It's the best season.
It's all about torture at
Yes.
this point. It's all about a horror show. Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
We won't have Neal try that one.
Okay, Neal's gonna love it. Neal's gonna love that one.
It just sounds like it hurts.
You'll be okay. And then coming into November leads into our partnership with the ballet. So doing our ode to the Nutcracker, which is our Rat King vodka. So we'll do a special menu for the ballet. Toledo has a very, very long, deep history with the Nutcracker.
Yes.
So this is going to be it's always a really exciting time for us because just love collaboration with them, love that partnership, but us being able to just kind of bring awareness to that. And then on Black Friday starts Sleigh Bell Weather, which is our Christmas wonderland of
Now that's what I'm
cocktails.
talking about. I'm talking
man.
about that right there.
Man.
It's good cocktails during Christmas time.
Man,
No.
none of those hurt. None of those are.
You won't come do the Halloween? You don't come do the Halloween.
He's gonna be fine.
He'll
be
do the
all right.
Halloween.
But
I'll
Sleigh
come
Bell
in on
Weather.
Halloween. I'll come in on Halloween.
Sleigh Bell Weather at the end of
Goblins.
November into December, just a merry wonderland of great cocktails. Our 6-foot-tall German Santa comes out. Our
that's so good.
Christmas trees come out.
I like Christmas time, man. I like that.
eggnog every way you possibly can think about it. Yeah. So
I'm 48 years old. I've never had eggnog at all.
You never had it.
Yeah, I'm kind of behind the line. I gotta get myself
okay,
together.
you need some protein.
Yeah.
So
You
we do it.
Gotta try it.
So the cocktail called a flip, which has a whole egg in it. It's a very small cocktail. Let's say it's 3 ounces. There's
Okay.
a whole egg in there, and it has to get shaken real hard.
Yeah.
Right. And with a lot of ice, it breaks that down, turns into one emulsified cocktail. So it's not like it's drinking an egg.
Okay.
It's very much so similar to what you think of like eggnog, just
Yeah.
big body, really rich. It's small cocktail. Absolutely amazing, weird cocktail. Takes a lot of work. All the
That's what I
bartenders
love
get
about what they do is
get
they-
real.
They get ripped for that.
Real
They
ripped.
come out with
start
the
working
most
out for a
unique
cut.
things where I'm
I
like,
like
oh,
that.
I'd never
Yeah.
make that. And
Eggnog with some
So
Hennessy.
unique.
Oh man, yeah. So
Whoa, whoa,
you come here in
whoa.
December.
What did
you're
you
gonna
just
be-
say? Eggnog with some Hennessy?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, man.
That's called
So,
running through some walls.
one
I
of my
almost fell out of my
favorite,
chair.
my hands down
Strong.
favorite Hennessy cocktail. Right? It's called the Millionaire's beer. Right?
Ooh.
So it looks like a beer.
When
Right?
is
It's
that
plain-
on?
I can make it for
You
you.
gotta make it your own.
Yeah, you gotta make. I don't know if I have any Hennessy right now, but Hennessy and Sprite, and it looks like an amber beer. All right, and a guy I met who didn't like beer but liked to hang out with his friends that all drank beer, so he made up this cocktail. I think he was from Atlanta, and yeah, he started making this
And it tastes
this
like
cocktail,
beer?
and it's just it tastes like Hennessy and Sprite, but it looks like a beer.
Ah.
But Millionaire's beer, highly recommend. It
Oh,
is
that's really
fantastic.
cool. That's
I
really
don't drink Hennessy.
That's me.
That's him.
That's
But
him
you
and his wife.
drink, but you drink
Him and his wife,
Douce.
his love of his
But
wife.
you
they
drink
Hennessy.
Douce, and that's a cognac.
But Douce is totally different. Let's get
It
this
is.
right.
All right.
Hennessy
It is.
make you want to run for no reason. Hennessy
No, I
is
know
a
they're
bad drink,
different. I
man.
know they're different.
Listen,
Putting this out
But
on
maybe
my
he
mama,
can
my
make a
daddy,
cocktail with the
I
Sprite
don't
with the
drink
Douce.
Hennessy.
He drink Hennessy.
Douce is much better than Hennessy. Let's get it straight now.
He drink Hennessy.
No, I don't. I don't. No, I don't.
All right.
When last time you had some Hennessy?
Next time, I think we need to do a taste test because I've never had Douce.
Douce is better.
Well, I need to
Douce
know
is
this.
great.
I don't know this.
Douce is not. I've had Hennessy with. I had a splash of Hennessy with him, and I won't
The
do it
truth
again.
comes out
Because
because he said he doesn't
I don't
drink
listen.
it.
If
What's
we
the
go,
splash?
it was a splash about that much. Here's my thing about this. Let me first
Like
one.
this much.
He's lying.
No, it was not that. No, it wasn't. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
When I started drinking at 25 years old, first was beer.
You
And when
didn't
I got
start
into
drinking till
liquor,
you're 25?
when I got into liquor,
okay.
I was late bloomer, okay? I was late bloomer.
You didn't start drinking till you're 25.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into the story. My mom was very strict, very strict.
Mom, don't listen, but I was at Club Bijou when I was like
I know.
18, sneaking Brooklyn shots.
Oh my God. So we all came from a different pack of the house. My mom was very strict. And my mom had VSOP, Christian Brothers, Hennessy, whatever at the house, right? When I was little, I did sneak in there, me and my cousin and my brother, every blue moon. I didn't like Hennessy. So when I started drinking, mine was Red Bull and Grey Goose, right? And then I started getting headaches, so I had to leave that alone.
Weird.
All that
Tanqueray
sugar.
vodka, yeah, Tanqueray
Oh,
vodka.
sugar,
Yeah, I was trying to
caffeine, and other
balance.
Sugar.
You know, when you're young in your 30s, you could just do everything. You just
Yeah.
feel like you could do
Oh, yeah.
anything.
We all
Now,
did the Grey Goose, Red
I can't
Bull,
run through the
Gatorades.
wall like that no more. So when I went from that to Tanqueray vodka, I still didn't get with the Hennessy. I didn't want to mess with the Hennessy. Then I met him. My life, when I met Don, everything wasn't. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
He showed you flavors.
Oh yeah, he did. Him and his wife. They showed me flavor. I love my sister. She knows I love her to death.
He knew her before
I do
knew her,
exactly.
so.
But listen, understand this. I will say this: they are a very great couple. But let me tell you something. You got to get a waiver when you go to their house.
Oh,
They-
waiver.
Yes, you got. Listen, they can cook, but they can drink too, and they can mix it up. And no disrespect, but every time and John is at fault too, but he's worse than Don. But it's all.
John gets a lot.
But what I'm saying is like this is, I don't drink Hennessy. He drinks Hennessy. I love him to death.
You just get a sip every now and
He just
then. I
goes with the
understand.
flow, whatever everybody else is drinking.
You get a sip every
I understand this being around him and being around
Yeah.
being around him and his wife and John when John comes over, is that you're gonna have to drink what we got. And if you don't like it, now that punch, I'm gonna have to try that. That looks good. That looks very it's attractive.
You gotta respect it.
packaging.
It's very good.
I tell you gotta respect it though.
Well, and for him to say that, but that's the thing about coming here. To attract the packaging, beautiful things. You just gotta be careful. But I'm still not
The
gonna
drinks
try
all
that
look
chicken,
really good.
that
They're very
chicken
unique.
vinegar, whatever you guys were talking about.
It's not chicken, but chicken vodka.
I'm not messing
We're
with
gonna
that.
try.
I'm not messing with that. It sounds disgusting. It sounds like you're gonna have the bubble
It
guts.
tastes like chicken.
I'm just saying. I got a weak stomach like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to have to wear a pamper or anything. I'm good. Bro.
It's
I don't
just
want
it's
problems.
vodka. It's not gonna tear your insides up.
No, there's a shot
Great,
that
a Bloody
we can
Mary.
totally get you.
I'm a little young for the depends. I don't want others gonna talk back to me. So I don't need a problem with that.
Well, we don't want that. There's
No.
there's plenty of things that are we got some spicy things. If you want to dip into something a little more interesting than chicken, we can talk about the death shot.
What?
Yeah.
I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Well,
You
this
know what I'm
isn't.
We don't have to have it right now.
Well, you know, we might.
The name itself sounds scary.
Yeah.
Death shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's got 5 of the 6 spiciest peppers infused into some moonshine.
Ooh.
We don't use the 6th one, which is X or something like that. It's just
What kind of
just
peppers?
insane.
Hot peppers?
So the 5 of the 6 hottest ones. Yeah, chilies. So chili pepper. So real spicy, and then this really spicy maple syrup that we
Darn.
found that's just phenomenal, and
Sounds
pineapple
amazing.
juice.
That actually sounds
With the
amazing.
peppers?
And
Well,
With the
I mean, you're
peppers?
not drinking
Yeah.
the pepper.
Yeah,
It's
green
infused.
pepper. It's all infused in
yeah,
there.
it's like infused.
So it's a shot. So it's called the death shot.
It doesn't have peppers floating in it.
You
It's
ready
just
to do one?
infused.
No.
It sounds
Listen,
delicious. With the pineapple and the maple syrup,
Yeah,
it's going
I'm
to be
not-
very mellow. It's not going to be.
Maple syrup and pineapple. That's the sweetness.
Yeah, that's add the sweet to the hot.
We'll
it's not
talk
gonna-
after. We'll talk after we get off.
I think this is a peer pressure moment.
Yeah. It's yeah.
We should keep on working on this, but
Maybe he'll try it later.
But that idea is though you figure out these flavors. One of the cool things about that kind of project is you go, no one, very rarely has anyone ever actually tasted what a ghost pepper actually tastes like, right?
It's very true.
Just,
very true.
It just tastes like a bad decision,
Hot.
right? It's just hot. It's just like
tastes like burning.
it tastes like burning. Yeah, exactly.
Burning
Right.
and
So
urine.
what we do is try to change that up a little bit so it tastes like burning, but it's still like you understand what the chili actually tastes like.
You're like, oh, that's
That's
good.
cool. That's good. It tastes like it tastes like fruit. It's wonderful. But no one, very rarely do you ever actually get to taste that because it tastes like burning.
That's the science behind your guys' cocktails and how you.
Try to bring out those flavors, play around with it.
I watched.
He's
the
coming
movie.
around. You guys see
Yeah,
the?
listen.
He's
thinking about
it.
having
He's
it.
thinking
No.
about it.
He's gonna
I
try
watched
it.
the movie yesterday or the day before. It's called
Inquiring
Wild
minds
Hogs.
wanna know,
I
man.
love Wild Hogs, the movie, right?
What's it called?
Wild Hogs.
Wild
Oh,
I
with
love
the-
that movie, right?
With the old guys on the bike.
Absolutely, that's gonna be one day. So listen, the purpose of why I'm bringing this up.
Yeah, like who is it? Tim Allen?
Listen, I'm
Who is it? Yeah, Tim Allen.
Listen, the movie is a classic movie, but there's a part in the movie Wild Hogs that when I see this part, it makes me understand that you don't do these things unless
Unless you with the bulls.
No, I ain't slapping no bull. I ain't gonna do that, but I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, but they were doing like Dumb and Dumber type like pepper shit. It wasn't
Okay.
like in a drink infused and made the right way.
Okay, so the part I'm talking about when they had the chili cook-off, remember? And the guy with the glasses, he was trying to impress the girl, so he goes, I want to chase your type of chili, your type of hot. Okay, when he had the chili, his face was on fire.
Well, why'd he eat the whole chili? Though?
Absolutely. I don't want that problem.
Right.
I know what I can do when I know what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you guys do that, but I'm gonna try that punch in the face.
Yeah,
I keep
that's
thinking
really
of
good,
like Dumb and Dumber when they're at the bar and they put all the peppers on that guy's sandwich. That's what I'm thinking of when you say
Died, man. Oh, that hurts too. And look what happened. He died.
Well, because he had an ulcer. That's or
Well, yeah,
something.
but I don't want any ulcers. I'm too young
They
to
gave
have
him rat
ulcers.
poison by accident. Okay, that's what happened.
Right. I just say it like this is, I'm fair game on trying certain things. But
Okay.
if the death drink, I'm not
Death
gonna
shot.
do that. The death shot, I got a lot of stuff
He's
going
scared
on.
of the name.
The name itself, I got stuff to do tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Like get up.
Yeah. We were gonna call it the Care Bear hug. Is that better? Something about
Yeah, you better. Rainbow sprinkles.
rainbow
Right.
sprinkles. We're gonna call it rainbow sprinkles.
Oh,
The death
the
shot's
hug
now-
drink.
The
Rainbow
death shot's now
sprinkles.
known as the rainbow sprinkles.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That sounds like
it.
Mr. Rogers' drink.
Rainbow sprinkles. Yeah.
If you told him it was called that, he would try.
Right.
Yeah.
You just engage in the whole situation?
No, I just mean-
the name
Yeah.
itself.
If you didn't give him a
Yeah.
scary
Why would I
name.
want to
Cardigan.
the
It's called-
drink
it's called
called
the
the
cardigan.
hug?
Yeah.
The hug.
The rainbow sprinkles.
It's a warm hug.
It's a warm hug.
Nice
I
and
got you.
warm.
I bet it got a warm.
Spicy hug.
Oh, it's got his warm hug on you. He's gonna get a hold of you and gonna give you a love.
Spicy
a
hug.
church hug. How's that?
Oh, that's
church
nice.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
see,
good
that's
name.
really
I could come in and make some
Okay,
things
all
up, but I ain't
right.
gonna drink it.
You could make some good. You could come up with some good drink names.
The church hug. It's
Church
Sunday.
hug. Yeah.
The pastor hug.
Okay. Well, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Pastor, I don't know.
I'm just saying, exactly. Yo, so look, you guys got to come check out the establishment. It's great. This is a beautiful establishment. And before we get out of here, he's a tennis guy. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. It's all good.
Yep.
Coco Drive, I think she had to do her thing today. I hope
The
she won.
Open has been.
Yeah, Coco is a
That's
bad
awesome.
girl.
I love
She's
Coco.
a bad
I love
girl.
Coco.
Man.
Oh, man.
So wonderful to watch. Just
Yes. But you
in
know,
it. In it.
tennis has came a long way. It really has. Like it's John McEnroe, like I said, my dad. I know a little about tennis,
Yeah.
but watching these young individuals, men or women, come in there,
Yeah.
you have to be in great shape. And I
The
watch
stamina
them.
of some
It's
of
a
that
lot.
is absolutely
God,
stunning.
between
a lot.
that and soccer, it's too much running. I'm having
Yeah.
a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't built for that.
Yeah.
But watching these young athletes in tennis is just
Yeah.
immaculate. It's just amazing.
You know, and this isn't why I like tennis, but any sport that's got its own themed cocktail because there's a themed cocktail for tennis.
Really?
Yep. But I don't think there's any other sport that's got its own this is the cocktail.
Kentucky Derby, the mint julep.
Oh, I guess
But other than that,
That's not a sport. That's not a sport.
It is, but
The
the
Kentucky
horses
Derby?
are the sport. Yeah, I mean the horses are the sport. But yeah, they have a cocktail, but that's on the cusp.
I get it. I'm gonna give you some love on that.
That's a sport.
Cusp of being.
Because he wouldn't dare get on one of them horses.
He couldn't. They wouldn't let him. He's too
I'm
tall.
6'5", 245 pounds.
Yeah, he couldn't.
What do I need to be on a horse for?
It lose because you got to be little to be on them.
They got bigger horses for you.
They don't let big guys on the horses because they'll be too slow.
The jockeys
They
are
got
your
to pull
size,
you
bro.
and themselves.
The jockeys are your size, buddy.
No, they're not.
Not even my size.
No, they're not.
They're
They
shorter
wouldn't
than
even let me get on there. I'm too big.
Have you ever seen a jockey?
Oh, I thought they were small people.
Yeah, they
They
small.
are.
Short,
Like,
but
They're
are
little
they
people.
little people or are they like?
They
They're
light.
not Don. They're
They
big.
light.
They're shorter than me.
they're light though.
Oh,
Light.
I didn't say that.
They're
You said the
skinny.
light, bro. I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
they're lights.
Okay, all right.
They're like they weigh. It's the same as a saddle. I think that you put on the
Man,
horse.
that's light.
I think we should do this during Kentucky Derby season and have.
I got a nice hat for that too.
Oh yeah?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you have a nice hat?
You have a
for,
derby hat? I don't.
Oh,
I do not.
I
I'll
got
make
one.
one.
Yeah.
I'll
So
make
it's a
one.
long story behind I got the hat.
You have a derby
I
hat.
stole it actually.
From your grandma?
You sure
or-
you want to say that?
No, it's a
I
long
can't.
story.
Okay.
The girl I was kicking it with,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
she made me mad.
She
so-
happened to leave it. She happened to leave
He
it.
just
I
said
stole
she
the
made
hat.
him mad.
I'm trying to
So
clear
he
it
stole
up.
her Kentucky Derby
Was
hat.
it like a jockey hat? Did she have like a jockey side piece, or what was
Does
the?
it have feathers and the
Oh,
whole
is it
regalia?
a full like Sunday go
I'll
to?
show you. It's nice.
Okay, all right.
It's nice.
So
Oh,
I think we should. I think we should do this during
Kentucky Derby
during
party.
do a derby party. Do
Absolutely.
it.
I'm
do
with
this,
it.
And we'll
Mint
drink mint
juleps.
juleps.
And Neal will wear his hat that he stole from an ex-girlfriend.
We'll
She
I
don't
tried to
listen
clear it
to
up for him, man. She happened to leave it.
really good.
Hey, it does. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You got to do what you have to do. I got to get my mind right. So I took the hat.
Wow.
I took some other things too.
Oh my God.
Don't give out all your admissions. Don't tell everybody.
Yeah, but I was,
Don't say
I was
everything.
like 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is.
Years ago, who cares?
It was. Listen, I'm not proud of it.
To
but
this
I
day,
did
I
what
bet
had to
she's
do.
like, whatever happened to that hat?
I
Every
did-
derby.
Well, let's be honest, man. She messed up my jeans, and these jeans were real nice. I asked her to do me a favor
So
and
it was
wash them.
revenge.
It wasn't revenge.
It sounds like revenge.
It was not revenge. She messed up my jeans, so I felt I needed to take something to make her understand.
How does she mess up your jeans?
She jacked them up.
Man,
Remember
you
how
know-
back in the day you had faded jeans?
You don't
Yeah.
wash them, man. Take them to the cleaners.
And here's the thing about like this
Like,
is,
nah,
I
all she
thought
did was
she
wash 'em.
was taking them to the cleaners, and she decided to wash them, and she's a horrible.
She was doing you a favor.
She's doing a favor when you jack my
nice.
jeans up.
And you
So
stole
I
her derby
did
hat.
what the best thing I should do is, it wasn't revenge. This is called get back. So I took that and took a
That's
couple
the
other
same
things.
thing. I think that's the
I
same
think the
thing.
same thing. Get back.
To this day,
Get
every
back.
year on the Kentucky Derby, she's probably like, "Where's that hat I used to
I
have?"
don't care. I mean, there's some other things. I took some. I took things that meant something to her.
Wow.
I'm not. I'm not.
Cut her
petty.
deep,
I'm not
petty.
I was young too, man. I was going through something.
What else
man.
was it? Like you steal her Purple Rain vinyl? Or
Right,
was.
something, right.
So she had a Prince album. I took that.
She had
course.
this
And I gave
specific
it to my mom.
keychain. She really loved it.
Oh, it was Purple Rain. I took that.
Wait, that why I just made that up. That was real.
No, I'm serious. I did that.
You stole her
Dang.
Purple Rain vinyl.
Absolutely, absolutely.
so
I gave it
mad.
to my mom.
That's crossing the line.
No, it's not.
Did your
My
mom-
jeans was
If you
crossing
stole
the
one of
line.
my
You should have
vinyls-
took them to, huh?
If you stole one of my vinyls,
I'm
that's
not going to your house. You have a
crossing the line.
dog,
That's crossing
and you're
the
mean.
line.
Listen, let's get off me what I did back in the day.
Wait, one last thing.
I'm
Did
not
your-
proud
did
of the
your-
moment,
Did your
man.
mom know that it was,
Absolutely not.
that she stole?
No, he
Absolutely
wasn't.
not.
He wasn't.
Absolutely not.
He
Right.
wasn't mommy.
Yeah, she knows now when she sees this.
Yeah.
Mom, I love you. Sorry,
Mom,
sometimes
that Prince
my mom
vinyl,
taught me
he
how to
stole it.
survive. She taught me how to survive. If somebody, listen,
Yeah.
you were supposed to take it to the dry cleaners, like you said, bro.
Yeah.
She didn't take it to the dry cleaners. She decided to wash them.
Yeah.
And that hurt me the most.
That
Yeah.
sounds so bougie. Like
No,
she
you
was
don't-
trying to be nice
you
and
don't-
wash them.
You don't like machine wash good jeans.
Exactly.
I'm kind of on his side on this one. Like,
Ro,
Yeah, I
my
get it.
sister.
But then maybe you had to take
that
your
was
own
wrong,
jeans
wasn't it, bro?
then.
Well, if you
She
want-
shouldn't have washed my jeans. She
Maybe
should have
you
took
have
them
to
to the
take
dry
your
Take
cleaners.
my stuff to the
I
cleaners
always
right
had
off the rack.
starch in my jeans, and when I got back to her house, and I said, okay.
Were you guys dating for a long time?
3 weeks.
One day.
We were friends with benefits.
You must know Neal.
Then the genes don't apply. Then
Friends
if
with
benefits,
John, he
then
got
she
Neal
can't be
before,
doing
huh?
your maid work.
Yeah, you don't have friends with benefits taking your shit.
No, that was a bad idea.
It has to be a trusted person that's from with a benefit
Yeah, I checked
for
that
the
out.
genes.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's got to be a trusted person for the genes.
Yeah.
Hey, so she told a lot of my friends he's very petty. Whatever, I don't care. I did what I needed to do, man. I did what I needed to do.
Yeah.
I did some other things like
Don't tell it all.
I don't care. She's probably married or something. Anyways, I mean, I don't care.
Don't tell it.
But you know what? It's all good. It's all good. You live and learn.
Yeah.
Live and learn. That's
We've
all.
all been in relationships like that where we've done things, taken things, or burned things, or torn things up.
I ain't burn things.
That was
I didn't burn nobody's
Is that
stuff.
just girls?
Yeah, that escalated.
Oh.
That escalated really quickly.
Well, that's
I've
just
never
girls
been
that
in a
do that.
relationship where I burned something, and I never had nothing burned for me.
But I thought it was really nice that you just went right past him starching his jeans, because that's something else to unpack there.
Woman.
I could already tell by the fact that he was taking his jeans to the dry cleaner, he was taking good care of them.
I asked her to
We
get
did a
these
whole
clean for me.
360 on this podcast.
And they must have came out like Levi's.
This podcast is sponsored by Don't Mess Up Our Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't ever
we
wash
just
Neal's
playing.
jeans.
What I can say this like this is, you know, things happen.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all gravy. All right. I did what I needed to do.
We've all been in past relationships.
I ain't burning nobody.
I call it, when I talk to my girlfriends, I'm like, we've all swam in the sea of douchebags to find our Prince Charming. So we've
Yeah,
all.
but I didn't
we've
set
all
I didn't
done
set
it.
nothing on fire like you did.
That's a girl thing. It's okay. That's a girl thing.
Ooh.
That's what girls do.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. I hope my daughters don't do that. Before we get out of here, man, 'cause
Fire.
you guys don't want to hear about what we did in our past life. Congratulations to Amanda's team signing their linebacker, because they definitely needed some help in that defense.
Now, did you see? Now we picked up another guy.
Ooh,
So we got, what's his name? That new one. Dalton Reisner.
who the hell is that?
6'5", 312 pounds.
That's a big boy.
O-line guard from the Vikings.
Oh,
So he snuck right in this week too, that nobody really paid attention to, so I'm very excited about that. I mean, that's a little help. We need a lot of help, but
Football season starts next Thursday, and I'm super excited for NFL. No, I feel bad for the Cowboys because they're done. Sorry,
Well,
John. Sorry.
sorry, John.
did you
Yeah.
see that video? Did you see that video
Sorry,
too?
John.
did,
Sorry, John.
did you see that video of Micah Parsons where he was like talking to his mom and he's like, I paid off my mom's debt, I bought her. And he had, behind him, all his boxes were already packed up. Like those boxes had been packed.
Oh,
And that video where he posted where he
I
was
didn't see
like talking to his mom and he's like, I paid off
Man, it
your
is social
debt,
media.
mom.
She
I
be
got your
finding all
house,
types
mom.
of stuff.
Mom, you don't have to worry about nothing. You can retire. And when you look behind him in the video, it was all of those boxes. Like he had been ready to get the heck out of
Man,
Dallas.
Jared Jones is a moron.
Yeah.
That's a bad owner. It was a bad move.
And then you trade him to Green Bay, who
Yeah,
beat you every time.
They own you. They
Dang.
own. And
Oh, well.
all the Lion fans will be coming to my buddy's his man cave pretty soon. He's a Lions fan. He does not want to see Michael Parsons.
Is somebody
He is
gonna
not
give
trying to see
Jerry
Michael.
Jones a mental health
Micah a
check?
bad
they
boy.
need to.
Jared needs Jesus.
Jerry needs to
And
have
he
his
probably
mental
needs,
health
a step
evaluated.
blow.
You got control of
A
this.
He
death
needs a
shot?
drink. That's a drink,
He needs
ain't
a
it?
death shot.
Is that you guys got a drink like that? No, you should name it death
Jerry
blow.
Jones needs the death shot.
He need a death blow shot.
I was going to call it sprinkle cuddles, but death blow sounds death blow.
Rough. That's some rough. Yeah. If people look at that, they're like, yeah, somebody had a bad day. Yo, we're gonna get up out of here. Really thank Andrew for having us in this very
anytime.
nice establishment. You
This
guys
was a
see
fun
this.
time.
So when you guys come see him. You guys probably they do give tours. I don't know what
Such a
happens
cool
on the
building.
tours. Last time Nick took a tour, Nick came back as a different individual.
Yeah.
It's a really cool building. It could be haunted.
It is. What?
Well,
I get
it's
haunted by
called
it.
Toledo Spirits.
You gotta
Right.
stop watching X-Files.
I mean, it's literally
Now
called
quit it.
Toledo
Stop
Spirits.
with the
That's my
X-Files
other
stuff.
profession. I'm a bartender / ghost hunter. That's what I do. And / podcaster.
I'm gonna pray for you. I love you to death, but you and
Well,
your
slashes.
ghosts, they do the ghost hunting stuff, and then they what they do is they go to these buildings that nobody's been in for years. Somebody probably died right in one of these buildings.
Usually, yeah,
Her and her
somebody died in
homegirls,
there.
they get together and they on this X-File run,
Yeah.
and they be into they talking and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? But good you guys do it.
So fascinating.
You need a hobby. You need a hobby. You need a hobby.
That is our hobby.
That is your hobby. You and Andrea and who's the other girls?
Me, Andy, Amy, Rhonda. Yeah, we got a couple Columbus girls that go with us too. We got a whole little crew.
I ain't doing
Sometimes Steph comes with us.
Damn,
we got a whole little crew.
I mean, you know what? It's better.
We're doing Collingwood October, so.
Cool.
That is
time.
Yeah, okay.
That's always fun to walk through there.
Yes.
Make sure you guys come check out Toledo Spirits, man. It's a very great establishment. Like I said, check out our guy right here. He's the man. He'll get you together. He might even give you a tour. Skaz. We'll see you guys in about 2 weeks. We're going to be at the gathering. I got a very special guest on. I got my man Dave from Hot 97.3. It's going to be a great show, you guys. Make sure you guys tune in on the 14th. Miss Amanda won't be there. She's going to be working because she got to get that money.
Steph's out of town.
Steph's out of town, but she got to get the money up because she got to buy some more stuff for ghost hunting and stuff like that. So I ain't mad at you. And for making bracelets, she makes bracelets, you guys. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? She's a jack of all trades. But we're gonna get out of here, live right, do right. You guys are gonna be all right. Peace.